Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. We're off on a different location as always these days, but that doesn't mean we can't do a good beer review, right? Yeah. So we're doing Evil Twin Brewing. These guys are pretty comical, I guess would be the way I would describe them. They're out of East Haven, Connecticut. All their beers we get are in 4-packs. These cans right here, they're always pretty expensive. This one, in fact, was so expensive I could only buy one can. And it was $6 for the can, so I have high expectations. Phenomenal name here. It's an Indian Pale. It says, I plan on writing an epic poem about this gorgeous IPA. That's the name of the beer. I realize that the lighting's not perfect, but all their marketing, labeling, they're all really different. And I mean, some of their beers are spot on, and some I just wish I would have never wasted my money on, which is why this website started. So let's get into the glass here. ABVs are 7%. I do not know the IBUs. I was warned, as I can see, and you can see as I pour this in the glass, that it is a very hazy IPA. I've watched IPAs go through this massive transition in the past couple of years where it used to be really filtered, then it had a bunch of hops, and they went to single hops, and now they're going to hazy hops. Whatever is what I'll say about that. I think, you know, everyone's trying to keep it fresh, keep it interesting, keep it new. And the whole goal is when you walk into the store, you grab their beer off the shelf and they make money. So, as you can see, this is a very kind of orange with a little bit of a yellow hue to it. Very cloudy, cannot see my hand. Perfectly white, frothy, foamy head on it. A little bit of carbonation coming up, but this, there's nothing residual floating around. There's not a lot of junk in there, as I call it. But it is definitely a very murky IPA. Now, the aroma is pretty kicking. To me, this smells like an apricot squeezed fresh juice. I mean, it's very apricot, very tropical, maybe like mango, papaya, star fruit, kiwi. It reminds me of something where if you were at the Bahamas or in the Cayman Islands and you went to a big breakfast spread buffet, all the funky fruits you don't get in the U.S. are all in here. There's definitely a hop characteristic in the background. Can't really pinpoint what it is. It smells good, maybe Simcoe, Mosaic, Citra. I'm guessing something like that. They don't tell you squat about their beers on their website. They do that obviously intentionally, but it's hard to find out what's in these things. All right, smells great, looks a little different, but cheers. Let's get into the glass. That's good. Wow. That's really good. For an unfiltered IPA, it finishes really nice. It's less fruity on the flavor than the aroma, which is good. The the balance of the fruit is really nice. There's a little bit of a kind of a bready middle of the mouth, but it's not malty at all. It's more like white bread. A little bit of sugary sweetness. And then the hops, I mean, they pop you real quick, and they're very fresh. It's a nice blend. You can tell it's more than one. And it finishes this kind of really cool, kind of lingering, almost borderline stickiness to it in the back of your palate. It's actually really pleasant. This is a great beer. I don't know if I'd spend $24 on a 4-pack, so they're a little proud of that. But overall, I mean, I'm shocked that there's no grit to it. It's interesting. It's medium to thick body, and I mean, it just kind of wallops your palate, but in a very pleasant way. So yeah, I mean, I'd buy it again if it wasn't so expensive. That's my only hold up on this one. So price point's definitely not there for me, but I mean, it's phenomenal name, great marketing, very good beer, different than a lot of other beers. We rate our beers between 1 and 5. I would probably rate this a 4.5. It's not a perfect IPA, but for this class, what I call a hazy IPA, this is probably one of the top 3 I've ever had. It ranks up there. So if you've tried it, say it once again. I plan on writing an epic poem about this gorgeous IPA. Let us know. Leave comments on our YouTube channel or our website, microbeerreviews.com. We upload all the time. We do appreciate you watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not already. And as always, we will see you again real soon. Cheers.